Hello, welcome to the Angel News Network and our interviews with Michael, channeled by Jeff Fasano. I am Joel Anastasi. Michael, I want to bring us to the government of the United States and our President, Mr. Obama. He has tripled U.S. forces in Afghanistan, which has angered many of his supporters who had pressed him to end the war in Iraq and Afghanistan and thought that's what he was going to be doing. What would you say about his war policy and his presidency so far generally?
So, Derwan, as you look out that old world of form, how does that make you feel, that you are looking at the old world of form?
Well, it's frustrating and disappointing because it perpetuates the violence and the destructive of the...
So, Derwan, does that resonate for you?
No, it does not.
Does that vibrate for you? So, dear one, do you partake in the old world of form, dear one?
Do I partake in the old world of older form?
Yes, dear one.
Do you mean in the sense that do I live in it and function in it?
Not necessarily, dear one. For you, dear one, do live in and function in the third dimensional realm.
Right.
The question is, dear one, if in fact, dear one, the old world of form doesn't resonate for you, dear one, the question is that, are you of that? Do you prescribe to that? Do you look at what transpires outside of you, dear one, as reality to you? Or is it simply, dear one, some form of a reality? Do you see the difference in the question, dear?
Yes, I think I do.
Is it a form of some sort of old reality that maybe I was conditioned and led to believe is reality? Is it your reality, dear one? It is not about seeing that, dear one, and opposing it. It is about seeing it and asking yourself the pertinent questions. Does it resonate for me? For there are many underlying reasons for it, dear one. The first reason being, once again, that in your third dimensional realm's divine plan, dear one, it's in the divine plan of your third dimensional realm. Does that make sense to you, dear one?
I think so, yes.
It is about looking outside of you at this world of form that is being perpetuated and asking yourself, does that resonate for me? And begin there. It is as simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
Does that resonate for me? The answer may be yes. The answer may be no. And am I attached to what is transpiring in that world of form? Meaning, does my reality equal that reality? Is my reality that reality? Or am I just beginning to question that reality? And if in fact that reality no longer resonates for you, am I lending energy to that reality? Do I spend time, expend energy focusing on that reality? If it is even a reality for you, it may be a reality in form alone. Does that make sense to you, dear one?
Yes.
It is a reality in form alone. An old form, perhaps. But it is a reality in form alone, in structure alone. Yet that reality may not resonate with your reality. The question is, what is your reality? What is your myth? And what is your reality? What is your perception of that form of reality? Does it make sense to you? Or do you see that and choose the new? choose to form the new. That is not about opposition. That is not about polarity. That is not about duality. That is not about aggressiveness to keep an old world of form in place. Does that make sense to you, dear one? Does that help you with your question?
Yes. I've noticed that I'm not focusing nearly as much on all of the politics and all of the international conflicts as I used to. Quite honestly, though, Gabriel told me that we need to be informed. He agreed. He also said something similar to what you just said, that we don't want to lend energy to it by opposing it. Just creates something new.
Yet, dear one, you are informed. You are informed, dear one, by seeing what is transpiring in that reality. Thus, it informs you. It gives you information by simply saying, here is what is transpiring. What we are asking you, dear one, with this frequency from the archangelic realm of Michael through the wonderful and most glorious, so you call it, channel, is asking you is this. The tools that we are giving you is this. By being informed with this information, does it resonate for you or doesn't it resonate for you? You are being informed. It is about what you do with that information, how that information affects you. And with that come many questions. Plus, dear one, it brings up feelings within you. It just might be the impetus, dear one, for you to move within the depth and breadth of your heart space and find what you have been led to believe. Does it help you with your question?
Yes, it does, Michael. Thank you.